Mission 470, which was reported in the Tribune also earlier today, is something that the country needs to be very, very proud of, because this is a thrust by the government that basically says, look, we know that things have gone wrong in the past, but now we're willing to put in the hours, put in the money, put in the hard work of supporting indigenous platforms so that we can really achieve self-reliance in the military. India can forget about being a superpower if it continues to be dependent on outside economies for its military and security needs. Now, while we've been talking about indigenous aircraft and the Tejas and the AMCA and Mission 470, the United States Air Force has added 2 more aircraft to its fleet at the Aero India 2023. 2 supersonic B-1B Lancer bombers, these beauties you see in these pictures, flew into the Aero India show in Bengaluru yesterday, and they've been flexing their muscle today as well, leaving a lot of people wondering, what are these strategic bombers doing here in India? Take a look. A truly scintillating display of one of the world's most beloved and iconic aircraft. The crowds in Bengaluru were in ecstasy as these 2 American B-1B Lancer supersonic heavy bombers roared into the Aero India show. Lovingly called the Bone, these strategic jets first flew nearly half a century ago and remain part of the formidable and far-reaching US bomber fleet. Once a platform for nuclear delivery, the super sleek jets now wield conventional weaponry of every kind, including air-launched cruise missiles. But why are B-1B Lancers flexing muscle in India, you're wondering? Before you wonder if India is thinking of getting its own bombers, the answer is no. India has no such plans. But the jets buzzing Bengaluru are most definitely an act of strategic messaging to the region, most definitely to China as well. As India and the United States forge closer military ties and bilateral relations, the US is making it clear that it stands with India to keep the peace in this hemisphere. American messaging is seldom subtle, and with a pair of bones in the air, this is pretty typical of how the US Air Force does things. The US bombers flew into India in the wake of a pair of F-35 Lightning II fighters that have already captured massive eyeballs and mind space at the ongoing Aero India show. As India Today has reported, these jets too are here not for a sales pitch, but as a reminder to India and the world that the US controls the best weapons technology on Earth. 2 iconic jets, one a late Cold War era beast that's still bristling with bombs, the other a stealthy little jet that has set the standard for future fighters and combat, signaling, "Thy name is America." Bureau Report, India Today.